Hi, Collective, Divine Masculine Collective. Welcome back to New World Angel. I had already recorded a Divine Masculine reading, and I felt like after reviewing it, I just sort of feel like it wasn't, I feel like it wouldn't reach a collective as well. It seemed very specific. I don't know if I'm going to post it. I might, and just have it be like a freebie just so you guys can see it. It might resonate with you. It was just a little like discombobulated and all over the place. I didn't get a very clear storyline, so I wanted to come back and see if I couldn't hone in on a different message that might resonate with a wider collective group. Because I want my messages to make sense and I want them to resonate with a wide group of people. In light of Divine Masculine energy, did you guys see that the love of my life, Jonathan Bailey, is now the sexiest man alive? I mean, I could have told you guys that like forever ago. I think I even did. But now the whole world is just recognizing that he is the sexiest man alive. So congratulations to you, Jonathan Bailey. You deserve it, you beautiful thing, you. All right, let's go ahead and get into our Divine Masculine reading today. Like I said yesterday in the previous Divine Masculine reading, I don't have a Divine Masculine Oracle deck, so I'm going to look for one, but I'm going to pull from the Divine Feminine Oracle, because as a divine collective, we embody both masculine and feminine energies, and we need to be able to get more comfortable with them and incorporate them. So that is why I'm going to pull from the Divine Feminine Oracle. See what messages need to come out for our lovely Divine Masculines. In the previous reading, you guys got 2, which was pretty cool. Let's see what happens today. What does our Divine Masculine crew need to embody? What energy do they? Hestia, the goddess of sanctuary. No matter where I am home. The most sacred sanctuary is found within me. Oh, today you guys got 2 too. The cosmic egg, the divine feminine. I hold the universe within me. I am the force of an ever-expanding love. Okay, let me get my glasses on so I can read these messages to you. Hestia? Hestia. Hestia. We'll go with that. All right. Hestia. The goddess of sanctuary. No matter where I am home. The most sacred sanctuary is found within me. Excuse me, bitch. Who she is. Hestia represents the warmth, protection, and sanctuary we feel we know we are home. We feel when we know we are home. Hestia is an ancient Greek goddess of the hearth. Her name translates as fireplace or altar. She's the firstborn daughter of the Cronus and Rhea. Her brother Zeus assigned to Hestia the sacred position of tending to the Olympian hearth. She is known for her calm, abiding presence and her tremendous kindness. In ancient Greek culture, Hestia is the divine personification of the sacred fire that sits at the center of someone's home, as well as in the center of every town and village. She would receive the first and last sacrifices of each day. With the establishment of a new village, the flame from Hestia's public hearth in the mother city would be carried to the new home. Hestia is a fire that grounds us, the hearth we can gather around to stop our wandering. Hestia is the emblem of warmth, safety, nourishment, and being in community. She represents that tangible and yet unseen connection between all our loved ones. And she's the calm, abiding presence that can only be found within. When your soul selects her card, Hestia created the concept of sanctuary. It's considered a sacred obligation to shelter and protect those in need. She wants us to seek those situations that allow us to feel a sense of being home, or she wants us to create that form of sanctuary for somebody else. Of all the wild and crazy adventurous Greek gods and goddesses, Hestia is the most drama-free. She's the one who can be counted on, the one who fosters community and provides the stability of food and warmth and shelter when all else is coming undone. She's your grandmother goddess. She's the energy that whispers for you to just get cozy. Hestia wants you to be 1,000 leagues easier on yourself. Put a blanket over your body, curl up with hot tea, sit before the fire of all that you've accomplished, and give your mind a break from all that you ask of yourself. Hestia wants you to let kindness pervade your thoughts. She wants you to light a small fire in the center of yourself and feel safe in calling your body home. She wants you to be able to seek the sanctuary within. She wants you to come home to yourself and to give yourself the love that you effortlessly offer others. Hestia is the call to become the calm harbor for your beautiful soul to thrive. And the soul voice meditation here is I am a safe place to be, with the intention behind it of no matter where I am home. The most sacred sanctuary is found within me. The takeaway here is cultivating a sense of security within yourself, wherever you are. I get like a sense of uprootedness. Maybe you kind of feel like you're toggling between worlds. There's not, maybe you just haven't had like a good solid rest at home in a minute. Or like you travel so much, I don't know if like you travel for work or whatever, you just feel like you need, you're just looking for like a place of solace, somewhere to call home, somewhere, someone or somewhere that feels like home, like you want that sense of home and security back. Okay, that's good. The next one, the cosmic egg, the divine feminine. The cosmic egg, the divine feminine. This looks nothing like a real egg, by the way. That's just me and my nerdiness coming out. Okay. I hold the universe within me, and I am a force of ever-expanding love. Who she is, the cosmic egg is the core symbol of the divine feminine's creative force. It's a spiritual motif found in the creation myths of countless cultures and civilizations. It represents a birth, a new beginning, or an expansion of life. In the Rig Veda, one of the oldest texts in any Indo-European language, the cosmos is described as a golden egg-shaped womb. The entire universe is said to have emerged from it. In Greek mythology, the Orphic egg hatched the primordial hermaphroditic deity who then created all the gods and goddesses. It's depicted as an egg with a serpent wrapped around it 3 times. In Egyptian, Chinese, and Polynesian mythologies, among many others, creation begins with an egg. And in the Christian tradition, Mary Magdalene used the egg to describe how life begins after again, how life begins again after death. In modern cosmology, it's believed that 13 billion years ago, the entire mass of the universe was compressed into a gravitational singularity, the so-called cosmic egg. And from that singularity, the universe has expanded ever since to its current state and continues in this moment to expand even further. When your soul selects this card, nothing needs to happen. Everything is exactly as it should be. You hold the universe within inside you. Exactly what Hestia was saying. All life emerges from within. If you try to exert pressure for something to exist before it's ready, that new life within you won't have the time it needs to fully form. The cosmic egg is the essence of the divine feminine. It's the ultimate symbol of the creative force that exists within each one of us. It's the dark, loving womb that holds and protects all creative expressions of life. If we allow what's within us to emerge in divine timing and kairos or soul time, then what's within us will transform us. The egg is the trust that what is ours can never be taken from us, so there's no need to answer the ego's push to rush the process, to impress others, or to complete something on someone else's timeline. The egg is the faith that our process is sacred, that even in the midst of what looks like chaos or delay or even death, there's a tendril of new life that needs only our trust to eventually take form. And the egg is the knowing that life begins after. And the egg is knowing that the life begins again after death from within. The meditation here is, where am I ready to expand? And the intention behind it is, I hold the universe within me. I am the force of ever-expanding love. We love that. There's a lot of yellow and red and orange. A lot of root work, like core chakra activation. You know, the root chakra is ruled by the color red. And it's all about safety, security, like basic needs. If you think of like Maslow's hierarchy of needs in psychology, it's all about like what you need to feel safe. The people around you, the place, like where you live, the source of security that you have, like your job, food, like sustenance, food, water. Kind of feel like you're going back to basics and trying to get all of those basic needs met. And the point is that even though you don't know where this journey is heading, you just need to move forward with faith and not force the process to move any faster than what it's going to do. You're just going to stress yourself out. Okay, interesting. Well, let's see what my cards have to say about this. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, we're doing a divine masculine reading, and we want a very clear storyline of what's going on in their world. Give us the most prevalent energies. Somebody thinks you're stunning. That card's been coming out a lot. It came out in the other divine masculine reading. What's going on with the divine masculine crew today? Ugh. Still reeling over Jonathan Bailey. That man can do no wrong in my world. Speak your truth. True unconditional love scares me. I say this every time that card comes out, but I don't know who wouldn't be scared by true unconditional love. Don't forget what they did to you. What else is going on? Yeah, I get a sense of like finding your balance in a world or in a time where you don't feel like you have balance at all. Or like you're not rooted in your surroundings or in yourself. And maybe you're trying to cultivate that rootedness, like comfortability with how you feel and the direction your life is heading in. Speaking your truth. Speaking your truth about unconditional love and maybe what people have done to you in the past. Sexual tension, right next to speak your truth. Kind of getting like love reading vibes here. Solar plexus blocks. This goes back to the cosmic egg and your creativity. Maybe the sexual tension is causing a block in your world. I can see how that would happen with men more so than women because, it's a natural part of like a divine masculine to express themselves like in their sacral chakra, like sex, and that kind of dominates like men's world. I feel like whether you're it doesn't matter what your sexual inclinations are, right? Like kind of feel like that is regardless, like the sexual tension, maybe like you just haven't had it in a while or whatever, but like something's blocking your creativity, and it's because it all has to do with like throat chakra vibes, like speaking something first. And I feel like once you kind of have a foundation, like once you clear out what you need to say and speak your truth, I feel like that will unblock a lot of things. It'll go from, so your throat chakra is right here. It's kind of like smack dab in the middle of everything, right? But like once you speak your truth and say what you need to say, I feel like that'll unblock a lot of things for you. Creativity blocks will be lifted. You might even get a better sense of like where you belong in the world too. Somehow that's tied to it. It might release a little bit of sexual tension too. Stalking. Okay. Pregnancy. Interesting. Oh yeah, maybe you're not getting any because whomever you're dealing with is pregnant. Just wait until the 3rd trimester hits, okay? Like, you're not gonna have that problem anymore. Iconic. What else? What else for our divine masculines? Financial burdens. What else is going on with my dudes? Yin and yang. Masculine, feminine. Not stopping for anyone. Move forward with faith. You won't have all the answers. That's exactly what I was saying. Anything else? Relocation. Didn't I say moving? Finding a place of security, foundation. Okay, interesting. All right. As a refresher, we have Speak your truth. True unconditional love scares me. Don't forget what they did to you. Sexual tension. Solar plexus blocks. Stalking vibes. Pregnancy. Iconic. Financial burdens. Yin and yang, not stopping for anyone to move forward with faith. You won't have all the answers, and relocation. So, let's do... All right. Let's pull cards for the current energy to round out this storyline. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of the highest way light, give us messages in current energy for the Divine Masculine Collective about their storyline here on the table. What's going on? Give us an idea of what is happening. Okay. Full energy. Yeah, you are toggling. You are in this like in between space right now where you are moving ahead with faith, not having all the answers. You're excited about it. This is good energy, but you're on the move no matter what. It does feel a little ungrounded only because like you don't know what the future holds, but everything hinges on you speaking your truth. That's what the reading started us off with. And coming to terms with potentially financial burdens that are currently on your plate. And possibly the financial burdens are in regards to a relocation. So considering a move, wanting to move, but trying to understand possibly how to go about that. So you're kind of in the in-between space. Yeah. Okay, we'll get into it. Tower moment. Maybe this caused a lot of upheaval in your life to go in this direction. But you're having victory. Like they're currently like you are successful over this. Whatever happened with like your foundation, you're moving through it. You are moving through it with faith and you're overcoming it. 6-6. You're being divinely led. And all you know is that I will win by walking away, by getting away from here. Don't forget what they did to you. You're not stopping for anyone, and you are moving ahead with faith. See how this like mom and children, like they're getting out of Dodge and they're like, I don't know what the future holds. All I know is that being here isn't right. We're being led somewhere else. Yeah. You're on a mission. Like you are just with full energy and passion behind you. I feel like you're looking straight ahead. You're like, let's do it. Doing it. No matter what. We love that. Okay, well then tell us why the Fool is here. Why is the Fool here? What is the collective moving towards? Well, it's not without sadness. Regret. Maybe you're moving ahead because like you know it's what's healthy for you. You know it's the right thing to do. It takes you out of like a depressive state to like move your body. Also like moving forward, moving beyond, like turning your back to what once like held you in place, whether that be a person, place, or thing, or all of the above. Like habitual, just habits that you've had in the past just left you in a space of like sadness. It like held you in place in darkness. Like I feel like you lost a lot of people and connections in your life that really mattered to you because of possibly who or what you were tied to in the past. But like I kind of feel like you've started anew, or at least you are on the trajectory of beginning anew, and you feel ungrounded because it's all new territory, and you're just having to move forward without all the answers. And so, and maybe foolishly too, right? Like maybe you feel like a fool for the things that you've done in the past too. Like you didn't give much thought to what you were doing, and it led to, you know, you just being tied to unhealthy things. What is the Tower here for in the collective's current energy? What's going on? Yeah, I feel like because of your attachments of the past, you're just sort of at a place where you're contemplating like, how did everything fall apart? Like how did I get to where I am now? And what you're thinking about is like, I fooled around, like I dicked around and spent a lot of money, like a lot of time, a lot of years doing what I was doing. And I kind of like asleep at the wheel is what I get. Yeah. I mean, as a part of the fool's like lower vibrational energy, there's sometimes can be like a willingness to not want to hear the warnings or forewarnings or see the signs that are all telling you like, no, turn around, this isn't a good thing for you. And inevitably that tower had to come down. Like your world, I just feel like is not like totally crumbling, but your life wasn't built on a sturdy foundation. It was built on maybe doing things just out of habit. It didn't make you feel good. You're kind of mindless about it. And you spent a lot of money and a lot of time doing it too. Let's get into... Okay, so then what is the Six of Wands here for in the collective's current energy? I kind of feel like you've overcome your addictions of the past, or at least like you're working on being victorious. A part of continuing your victory is like literally getting away to speaking your truth. How is the collective getting victory? What are they doing? Or what are they saying? What's this victory card? Queen of Swords, Empress. It looks like you're having success with like getting your message across to somebody special in your world. That's the current energy. Speak your truth. So the Queen of Swords is she does speak the truth, and sometimes very bluntly, but she's very matter of fact. It's like head over heart type discussions. As a woman, she doesn't really like her emotions play a little role. They're a very small factor in her world. It's all about facts and what I know to be true, and what is authenticity. And so the victory that you're receiving is like you are being authentic, and you're bringing about like change in your own world. Give us more on this Queen of Swords, Empress. Queen of Cups. whatever you communicated, I feel like you've won over somebody in your world that holds a lot of weight. Like, can kind of make your life a living hell, or like can make it like that much better for you. But whatever you're communicating to this woman, and it's about like a third party woman, some sort of sweetheart, you're like, no, this is how she really is. Yes, the way that she communicates can be a little off-putting, but deep down, this woman has a lot of heart and a lot of empathy, a lot of empathy for others. And so I feel like you're communicating this to one woman in your world that plays a big part. And you're saying, like, almost like a miscommunication. Like, you're not seeing this person correctly, almost. Whatever it is, it's a good conversation. Like, it's setting you on the right course. It's balancing the scales out, not only for this Queen of Cups in your world, but also like for you too. So what is this Six of Swords? Like, I feel like you have victory, and then like you pieced out. You could be going on a vacation just to like clear your head, but I more so get like actual thoughts of relocating, like moving away. What's the Six of Swords? What's the collective? Where are they heading towards, or who are they getting away from? You're not stopping for anyone. Yeah, the yin and yang is like seeing a different side of this Queen of Cups and having possibly those around you see the same thing. Six of Swords. What's going on? Well, yeah, by you sort of like removing yourself from the situation, communicating what you needed to, it is bringing you out. It's bringing you out of illusions and like what you once considered truth of the past, possibly of this person, but it's also giving you options too. It's like clarity of mind then brings about forward movement, which then brings about options for a new beginning. Like how to go about this. What do you actually want? It opens up your world for love. No matter where I am home. The most sacred sanctuary is found within me. Yeah, you can cultivate and you can create, just as the Empress would, a new reality for yourself. And yeah, your thoughts are is like, I'm slowly taking the steps to plant a seed that will be sustainable. Like that is the direction I'm heading in, to create a firm foundation, possibly bringing somebody into your world. Let's see what this Page of Wands is all about. Got a passionate drive, possibly learning something new. Moving forward with vigor and passion. Your eyes are fully set on the future and where you are headed with. Yeah, the yin and yang is like, that is the different perspective that not only you, but everyone else is getting. It's like you went from one extreme to the other. What is this Page of Wands about? You're literally just trying to move forward beyond where you've come from. Like, this is the second Five of Cups here. Just feel like a lot of heartache, like broken promises, even broken connections. What the universe is trying to tell you, though, is that, like, not all is lost. Like, you're focusing on all the things that didn't work out for you, all the things you coulda, woulda, shoulda done. But in the background, like, you still have hope. It's a card of hope. But yeah, like, I just get a sense that you're walking away from, like, a group of ladies, even, or just like a group of people that you once considered friends, that you would celebrate with, that would celebrate you and your life. Like, I just get a sense that you're super disappointed in them and you're just like moving away from them. Even though there's sadness there, you're like, I am moving forward. Yeah. Five of Cups plus the Three of Cups, that's Eight of Cups, and that's you moving on, moving forward. Like, you're like, well, that didn't work out in the past. You're kind of left with no choice but to move forward. Do you feel like you've done like a 180 in your life? I don't know. That's just the feeling I get. Let's get into this pregnancy iconic and financial burdens. Like, what the hell is that about? What does the collective need to be aware of with this pregnancy iconic and financial burdens? What is this pregnancy iconic and financial burdens? So I also relate pregnancy to the cosmic egg of the divine feminine. I hold the universe within me. I am the force of an ever expanding love. I get a sense of like a burgeoning like fire within you to move towards love. It's like a birthing of like not only like love for yourself, but also like love of your surroundings, love of who you're with, where you are in life, what you do. Like, that would be iconic, especially for someone who maybe has never cultivated that feeling for themselves. And by like moving forward with faith, as you continue to do so and continue to speak your truth, I feel like that'll only alleviate the clarity around the direction. Like it'll reinforce your direction and your decisions. The more you continue to decide and make choices, the more you will be confirmed in doing that and that you're heading the right way. All the while not forgetting what they did to you. And stalking is on the board. It's right next to that. Did you have a stalker in your world? Stage 5 clinger alert. I mean, people are so weird these days. Princess of Swords was upside down. Or like it came out. Okay, well, we're just going to keep it. Learning to speak your truths. That's also a way of like birthing newness into your world is speaking aloud, saying aloud the things that you want to see happen. It's like a manifestation guide. But I feel like you're learning that. You are learning boundaries, learning how to speak your truth. What do we need to know about this Princess of Swords? Iconic pregnancy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Could be the actual woman who is pregnant. I get a younger feminine, not necessarily like not as mature as like a queen would be, like the queens over here. What's going on with this pregnancy? Iconic financial burdens. Princess of Swords to the Queen of Pentacles. 5 of Wands. Princess of Wands. Again, with the 3 women. I feel like the women in your life, there's 2 against 1 here. Possibly a mother figure working with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, like a younger woman. So a mother figure working with a younger woman. They're on one side, but they're having a discussion and disagreement with this Princess of Wands. Princess of Wands could be, that's fire energy. Disagreement. Well, what's the disagreement about? So these women in your world are like in a fight with one another about like what this Princess of Wands did to you to cause you to want to like transform. I feel like she broke your heart. Yeah. She did when she left. Mm-hmm. She was also your devil, too. She was your attachment. Don't forget what they did to you. Yeah, I get like things were just very fiery with this woman. Like you guys had a lot of passion together. Possibly a pregnancy came up. Why is it iconic? That's what I don't get. What's so iconic about this pregnancy? Yeah, this Princess of Swords is talking to like your mother or some sort of mother figure in your world. And they have a disagreement about whomever you got involved with, and possibly she turned out to be pregnant, but she ultimately left. Maybe that's where a lot of your sadness comes from. But why is this pregnancy iconic? Like, what is that all about? Iconic. Iconic. A lot of passion there. It goes from the Ace of Wands to the Nine of Wands to the Six of Wands. It's like kind of like this was bound to happen based on like the trajectory of things. This was bound to happen. It's iconic because like obviously this was going to happen. It was all driven by passion, desire, possibly just like a sexual, there's just like a lot of sexual tension with this person, and well then like, you know, all that passion and desire turned into like defensiveness mode. Why did you feel like this person like is this pregnancy even yours? Let's ask. Is this pregnancy the collective's? You seem very defensive about it. Or defensive about your relationship with this person, maybe? Is this pregnancy the collective's, or is that why this woman left? Because maybe you found out it wasn't. You have two cards of victory here. So maybe it was a pregnancy scare. That's sort of what I'm getting. Is that it's almost like these women, oh my gosh, this would be so disgusting. If these women work together to like collaborate to get you into a place of like, you know, like you're just hooking up with, I don't know any of them, but certainly this Princess of Wands, she's definitely younger. And like the collaboration there was just to give you so many options that obviously you didn't move forward because that was sort of like the whole point. They didn't want you to see through the illusions. Like they did just want to bring about, this was like happiness for them. Possibly to gain something from you, or maybe they were in such a low vibration that they didn't even care to like not figure out who the father was. Like, I get a sense that this is like almost not, it's not your kid. And that's why this person left and why you're so disappointed about everything. It's like, ugh, goodness. Like, this didn't work out the way I thought it was going to. Okay, so then, ugh. What's hidden that the collective needs to be aware of? Why don't we just ask that? What is hidden that the collective needs to be aware of right now? Like, I kind of see that this situation is in the very recent past, and you are or currently dealing with it. I feel like if there was a true pregnancy that involved you on the table, that maybe you wouldn't be so prone to moving forward with faith. You know, like this person wouldn't have moved on. And you guys would still be together. So what's hidden that the collective needs to be aware of? Nine of Pentacles. The Fool. Nine of Pentacles in reverse, the Fool in reverse, and the Three of Pentacles also in reverse. Well, definitely there was a collaborative effort here to work together, possibly use you for your money. Yeah, secretly. Saying and doing the most to ensure that this continued to happen. Yeah, that's the fucking truth, man. Oh. This was all a ploy to use you for your money. And you found out. Or at least you are finding out right now. And so who's having financial burdens? You or them or both? I would think after you found this out that the financial burden falls on them. However, this kid very well could be yours, and you just found out about the collaboration, and you're still tied to having to take care of the child. So what's this? Where are the financial burdens falling? Is it on the collective, or is it on this woman? Yeah, it kind of stops what you were working on. Like this is what is blocking your creativity. This whole situation, the financial burdens, like people want to say that finances and like having money doesn't bring happiness. It does to a certain point, right? Like it'll bring stability and your firm foundation, and give you roots to feel secure in, to where like you can pay attention to other feelings and thoughts and emotions in your world. But this is taking up so much time, energy, and attention in your life that it is a financial burden on you, and it is getting in the way of your creativity and possibly the work that you tend to do. It's made you really defensive as well. Like you don't know who you can trust. You're like, fuck, if these people were close to me and they did this together, like it's all coming to the surface, and you're just like, what in the world? Yeah, they worked on this for a really long time. They knew exactly what your downfall was. They knew that you had, like, send in a younger female who's just so sexually motivated and driven that this dude would never figure it out. It's pretty easy. Yeah. They're like, get him tied up so that he doesn't ever leave. He doesn't have the ability to leave. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. Because your financial burden lies with this kid. And I'm going to say this Princess of Wands too. She seems fairly codependent. She is younger. I'm not saying that all younger women are codependent, but she certainly seems like it. She seems very low vibration too. In a sense that, like, if she was collaborating with somebody in your family and went along with this, she possibly was even paid too. It's so messed up. It worked out the way that they wanted it to. That's for sure. That's why it's iconic. They're like, this all worked out the way we had planned. Dude's financially tied to this situation. He can't leave. And that is getting all up in that is ruling your world right now. So let's give the collective some advice now that we know what's hidden and what they need to be aware of. What advice can we give our dear divine masculine collective? All right, advice for our divine masculines. What's going to help them in this situation? Well, move away, relocation. Take your ego with you. Cut your losses. Possibly going somewhere sunny, too? Is there a Leo in your life? Or just move forward with so much fire and passion for your future that it's like, it just drives you forward. Yeah. It's like, well, now that you know the truth of everything, it is time for you to say your goodbyes and move forward. Have the strength for yourself to... I'm sure you want to tell these people off, and you do need to speak your truth. You need to say it. You need to say it, and then you need to be like, okay, bye. By you moving away, that'll put, it's like Judgment Day for everyone. How are they going to react? What are they going to say? I think that'll bring remember what I was saying in the future, or like in the future? Remember what I was saying about like the more you take steps and the more you speak your truth and the more like with each step it lights the next sort of path or stone in your travels. This is it. It's like by you leaving, generally see the reactions of people around you just by you communicating that. I think it'll bring to light a lot of truth and judgment for those that you might be confused about right now. It's like, why do you have a say in where I'm going? Like, you're not even involved in this whole pregnancy situation, so why do you care? That might bring to light a lot for you. A lot of truth, a lot of clarity, which then drives your next step even more so. You are the creator of your own world, your own universe. Wherever you're moving to, it definitely is sunnier, that's for sure. And you want to build, you're just trying to build a stable foundation, like put down roots in a place that you can see yourself growing in and being happy in. And by doing so and continuing to speak your truth, it will balance things out for you emotionally. Like, you won't have to deal with this craziness over here. It'll bring judgment in for those that have done you wrong in the past, for you to create a home life that is stable for yourself, that you love, that brings you security and balance. And I feel like the attachments of the past and the habits of the past will sort of level out because of your new surroundings and because of the stability that you will have. You know, if you're just constantly hopping around and you don't have a place to call home, that can very easily lend itself to, I don't know, just finding yourself in places that you don't belong. Because, like, I don't know, out of boredom or just out of habit. Why is the Eight of Cups Judgment here? Yeah, because it'll bring in judgment, because, like, By you walking away and loving yourself more than this situation, you will then begin to see who truly cares for you. Those that want the best for you and know that this is a good step for you to take to relocate will show themselves. And then on the flip side of that, you will also know who is working against you, who's probably codependent on your energy, who needs you around for certain things. Either way, though, like, it'll give back to yourself, which it seems like you need to do because you have been taken advantage of and you have been worked against, plotted against. All because of the people closest to you who knew the habits that you were tied to and used that against you. How fucked up is that? Yeah, you can then put in the time and energy towards yourself and like your life, cultivating a new life. You can actually focus on you and what you want. The truth shall set you free. Saying how you feel. Speak your truth. True unconditional love scares you. That will bring about justice. It will balance the scales. And it'll close a cycle out. You'll finally be done with this. And you can move on. Freedom. 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 That is what I get. And that's the pregnancy as well. You will have freedom to birth your new reality, your new life, your new foundation. Oh, I'm glad we got to this place because this was a mess. But we know now what your downfalls are, what your attachments of the past have been. I'm just so sorry that the people closest to you did this to you. It's fucked up. People are fucked up. Yep. But that's why you come to me for answers and for truth. So at any rate, collective, oh my gosh, I've gone on for an hour and 20 minutes. It didn't even feel like that. Jeez. I hope this was helpful. I really do. I'm glad I redid the Divine Masculine reading. I will post the other one just so you guys can see it because it just, you'll understand that it just like, you're like, what are we even saying here? But this one makes a lot more sense. It was a very long story that finally we got to the bottom of, but it seems like you're making the right decisions for yourself. Move forward with faith. You will not have all the answers, but they will be shown to you the more you do and the more that you say, and balance will be created. So look forward to that. The more you give to yourself, no matter where I am home. You can create your reality, your world. All right, collective. Well, I unconditionally love you. I hope you can receive that after this reading. And don't forget what they did to you. Continue to move forward with faith. And I love you so much. Bye.